If you want to build wealth like rich people do, it's crucial to understand how consumer spending shapes our economy. Approximately 70% of the American economy is based on consumer spending. Unfortunately, a common trend is that people often spend money they don't have on things they don't need, primarily to impress others they may not even like. This behavior leads many to max out their credit cards, resulting in years of paying 22% interest on items that often cost a lot and were not that important to them in the first place. This is not a good use of debt and won't lead to wealth creation. However, debt itself isn't inherently bad. As the brilliant yet controversial Amy Dunn suggests, when used wisely, debt can have redeeming qualities. However, you can become wealthier by using debt strategically. You might wonder if this approach is risky. It's not the debt that's risky, but the way people use it can be. Think about it. Strategically utilizing debt can make you wealthier. You might ask if this method is risky. The real risk lies not in debt itself, but in its misuse. While many believe in the power of compound interest, remember that by the time it works its magic, you may already be well into your life. However, when you use debt correctly, you can acquire and compound assets effectively. The traditional 40-year financial plan that your parents or grandparents followed can potentially be condensed into just 4 or 5 years. I see financial freedom achieved this way all the time. Many people leverage debt to make it happen, and I'm here to show you how you can too. Here's the deal. When you leverage debt, you can utilize a fraction of your own resources to seize a much larger stake of someone else's. This strategy isn't just about amplifying your returns, though it certainly does that. It's about the profound purpose and benefits it offers. Debt grants the borrower full control over an asset, allowing them to reap all the rewards without the necessity of complete ownership. You benefit from revenue, appreciation, depreciation, and the full use of the asset. Long-term debt positions you advantageously within the economy, facilitating a shift of ownership from the lender to you as a borrower through amortization. When executed wisely, it's the asset itself that works to pay down the debt over time. Plus, in an age of soaring inflation, your debt is effectively being eroded for you. The rise in future earnings, through increased revenues, salaries, commissions, and bonuses, means that the debt you take on today will become progressively easier to manage. While your income rises, your debt payments will remain unchanged. Global governments recognize this crucial insight, just as major corporations like Apple and Microsoft understand the power of leveraging debt to grow their wealth. Wealthy individuals grasp these concepts, and if you aspire to join their ranks, it's essential that you understand them too. Watch your currency carefully. Inflation is depreciating, so the affluent borrow this depreciating asset to invest in appreciating ones, precisely those over which they maintain control. Consider 3 controllable assets where you can harness debt effectively. First, invest in yourself through self-education, training, mentorship, or associations. Becoming adept in the management and acquisition of your chosen asset class enhances both your capabilities and network. Secondly, invest in your business. Target aspects that will directly or indirectly boost revenue, enhance value, and ultimately increase profits, which you can manage far more effectively than external investments. Lastly, invest in real estate. It represents a unique frontier for the average person to build significant wealth, primarily due to the capacity to leverage debt in ways that other mainstream investment options do not allow. I'm going to explain how leveraging debt works, using real estate as an example. However, these principles can be applied to other assets as well. Leveraging debt can accelerate wealth building significantly. Property value increases over time, real estate tends to appreciate in value. Several factors contribute to this appreciation, including location, economic growth, and improvements made to the property. Additionally, you are building equity as your property appreciates. Equity is the difference between the property's current value and the remaining amount you owe on your mortgage. One key point is that we use debt to create income. This income can then be used to pay off the debt. Furthermore, real estate offers tax advantages that can help offset those debt payments. These tax advantages include deductions for borrowing costs, management expenses, depreciation, and other allowable business costs. These benefits can add up quickly, sometimes allowing you to report a loss on paper to the government. Understanding how to leverage debt is crucial. This is how wealthy people use debt to build their fortunes. The concept is simple. The more debt you have, the more money you can make. As you earn more money, you can acquire more debt. It may seem that the process starts slowly, but it tends to snowball quickly. We understand what constitutes good debt and why we should leverage it if we aim to become wealthy. The key point is that as long as you are borrowing money to acquire an income-producing, appreciating asset, instead of using it on a depreciating asset, there are rare scenarios where leveraging debt isn't beneficial. Ultimately, debt creates momentum. The more you use it wisely, the faster your wealth and financial independence will grow. However, it's important to note that debt can also magnify losses. Many individuals have faced financial ruin due to greed and negligence related to debt. While debt itself is not inherently risky, individuals, contractors, property managers, and investors can be. Therefore, while debt and real estate can be powerful tools for wealth creation, caution is essential. If you choose to pursue wealth in a safe manner, you may find yourself facing struggles throughout your life. However, if you're determined to achieve this goal, here are the strategies you can implement. First, invest in your education to build competence in the operations and management of your chosen asset class. Second, stay actively involved in your investments. And third, buy assets with equity already in place before you take ownership. Fourth, ensure that the asset will generate more income than the cost of the debt associated with it. By following these steps, you can work towards achieving financial safety and wealth. What did you find most valuable? Please let me know below, and who else you know that needs to see this. When their name comes to mind, please share it with them. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.